Hello, everyone. It's good to see
Hi,
you.
everybody. Hi.
Another Friday. Wonderful Friday. I remember when Fridays weren't that fun because I had worked on Saturday, but everyone else was having a good time. Hated that. So if you would like to be in the drawing, please do hashtag happy. And I'll load that right now as people come in. I forgot to do that. I was doing everything else but the giveaway tool. How has everyone's week been? We've had a refresh. We can do a refresher from last week. Um, that's odd. Oh, there we go. Hashtag happy. And here it goes. Here it is. Dun, da, da. That's what I like to see. Hashtag happy is going to get you in the drawing for some readings, some mini readings. Oh gosh, let me say hello to people. Who gets the cookie? Ah, Sandra gets the cookie. Awesome. Marby's here. Hello, hello. And you wanted a general. Hi, CJ. Maria Scorpio, I got all of your questions starred, so you don't have to put them in again. Um, Donna Zelinda is here. Whose happy birthday? Oh, is it your birthday? Curious. Cynthia Smith is here. Maria feels grateful. Denise Schultz. Hi, family, I think is what she wanted to say.
Hi
New
from Mount
start when,
Shasta.
yeah, Mount Shasta, you bet you. That's like a different planet. So we're truly galactic tonight. Seeking myself for myself. Hello. Donna, a way out is to go within. And Jeffrey is here. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. And I'm very happy everyone's here. And I know there's more people here than are actually chatting. So that's cool. I do not mind that. Let me remove that so we can see each other. Hello, Lalit.
Hi.
How was your week?
Well, it was a wonderful, interesting week. I don't know if anyone else get up to look at the eclipse. It was so beautiful. I was watching it from about half an hour before it became perfect, and it was just blood red. The moon was as advertised. I don't know if you
As
guys got to
advertised.
see. Yeah, just blood red, and it held. It was like that for hours. It was fantastic.
So
Something
you were
really.
up at three in the morning.
Yeah, I actually, yes, I was. Well, I've always been in, when I was a child, I would go out to watch the eclipse. I remember sitting on the hood of my parents' car because I would rest my head on the windshield and just stay there all night. And bring a blanket out and watch it.
You're
I,
such a
I,
hippie.
I was too little to be a hippie. I mean, when I started doing that, I must be like 8 or 9 years old.
Ah,
I
so
started watching the eclipse anytime I could. I was always fascinated in that. But what I do.
that's so cool. So cool. So Kit Zin is here. Hello, thank you for coming. Uh, and Pacific Northwest. Where in the Pacific Northwest are you, Kit Zin? Seeking myself is stepping out. Have a wonderful visit. Yes. Have a nice evening. You're withdrawing. Gonna watch. That's cool. Awesome. So, as always, we are going to have a presentation for what's coming up this week through the stars. After that, we're going to do some readings. And then after that, we're going to have a discussion. Um, Hi, SR. It's good to see you. We're going to talk about um, what day we can change this to. Change our evening to, because there's some people who have a hard time in the evening. I'm going to zoom myself in a little bit better. Um, so I'm kind of curious on a consensus of what day and time is good for you. We're thinking about before, you were saying, Lalit, you would like it before 12 if it's
That
during the day.
yeah, if it's during the day, I am sort of work blocked out from 12 um, to at least 5 every every day except for today, and
Huh,
so there's that. But I do we Saturday or Sunday we could do, but I don't know if those are full of other people who are doing live streams, and that would interfere with that. I'm not sure what to
I
do,
see. So you don't.
but I'd be willing to would 5 o'clock be better for people? Is still too late?
5 is better for me. I think it was 5 was better for a lot of East Coasters. So anyway, we'll just get on with the report.
Okay, if everybody wants to do, if people like 5 o'clock on Thursday, I will move one of my students.
Oh,
If you
well,
guys like that.
don't lose that student, but
This is someone I see a lot, and I won't lose them.
Cynthia says, Saturday, Sunday is good with you, her.
Okay, Saturday, Sunday would be good. Um,
We'll just get a feel for everything,
yeah, and then
kind of
figure
think
it out.
about it during the show, and we'd like to, only because 6 o'clock is hard for me.
Okay, well, we could do Thursday at 5. I'm willing to change that person, and so if people like that idea, I'll do that. This is the most important thing to me in the world,
Oh,
and I really, other than survival, which but
5 Eastern
it's
during the
really
week.
important. And I do
So
want to
five,
say, excuse me,
okay.
Deborah, I'm sorry. Deborah had, I'd like to mention to everyone that Deborah said to me, she sent me an email telling me to go to the comments and answer people. So I tried to do that one day while I was out and about. I had my special little tablet with a stylus, and I'm going to respond to everybody's comments, and I couldn't do it from my phone. So I couldn't do it. I don't see your comments when we're doing the show. And so I've been neglectful. The idea did not even occur to me until Deborah told me last week to go back and look at that, because I didn't know I could respond to people. I thought it had to be the owner of the channel responding to
Oh,
people.
interesting. I should have
I,
mentioned that.
I thought that, and so I did not do it, and so that's mea culpa, mea massima culpa. I'm going to do better. I know that that's really important, and I really appreciate all of you and everything that you say, and I'm going to be reading every comment from now on, and I promise to do that, because I've been amiss and I didn't even know it, but I won't do it anymore. I promise.
All right. All right. Wonderful. Well, thank you. You're not amiss for sure. You take it easy, and we will all. Paula is here. Thank you so much for coming in. We've got Saturday and Sunday is the toughest day, so it'd be a Saturday. I'll just go ahead and ponder through the questions. Make sure you say hashtag happy for your reading. So on with the show.
I do want to give away another place in the class tonight, if we could do that at the end. I'm giving a class in astrology starting on the on March 15th. That's Saturday of next week. And I've got a couple of people lined up. It's going to be just a very small, intimate group, and we're doing a deep dive into everyone's horoscope for the first session, which will be at least 90 minutes, where you have a real clear view of your own horoscope. And the second week will be looking at your transit. That is your future forecast. And this just going to be small, intimate group. It'll be all answering all your questions and personal attention, just talking about our charts of the small group of people that's there, and it's going to be really fun. So we have a couple of places open. I'd like to, I mean, I wanted, it's going to be small, but I would like to give away another a seat tonight, Deborah. Can we do that at the end? Put another invite in?
Yes, we're going to do that at the end of the show, and we're going to put a different hashtag on it
Yes.
because some
Yes.
people that are in the hashtag now doesn't want to learn astrology.
Okay.
So this is
That's right.
going to
Yes.
be the
Yes.
only people, and
Hmm.
it'll be near the end of the show. Maybe, yeah, near the end of the show. So that's great.
Were you passing it off to me at this point, Deborah?
I'm sorry. I thought you
Was
could
that the
see me.
handoff? Well,
I thought you could see me. I'm just saying, handing it off to you. So here you
okay.
go.
Here we go. All right, everybody. So last week we were talking about this Neptune and Saturn conjunction that we've been talking about for a while, and that has been so heavy in the midst. And I mean, really, really, this is just a massive thing, and it's really empire dissolving. It's dissolving of the structures of countries. If you look around the world, there is a lot happening in a lot of places globally where the old structures are dissolving and changing so drastically. And we've got the outer planets in the eclipse cycle are all there affecting the money sector, technology sector, and Pluto's control over the masses. We've got small groups of powerful people. It's the Pluto, this is sort of the mafia-like influence of Pluto, where there can be a sort of magnetic control of over people by a small group of a powerful person. And on this topic, I do want to say that whereas Donald Trump right now will refer to him as Donnie, is people refer to him as the most powerful man in the world, and he certainly has all the reins of power, but he's not a powerful individual. If you look at his horoscope, he's really fearful, unsure of himself, and is not the person that he pretends to be at all. He is not a powerful man in his own stature. It's like the Wizard of Oz sort of thing with him. He is creating a persona that will attract people to thinking that he's powerful, and people give away their power to him willingly. And he has that control over a small group of people. It's a real, you know, it's the magnetic attraction of a clique and a person who has been like hypnotized by, drink the Kool-Aid and give over their power to another person. And that is what he's wielding. But that's about to end because this Pluto and Aquarius thing and all the eclipses that we're going through are beginnings and major endings. In the Aquarius sector, we will find this back and forth. This is a power struggle, and the people are going to rise up and change everything. So we are looking at the last throes of a civilization that is not of a galactic of the humanity, as we are giving up the racist, exclusive qualities that have been nagging us for hundreds of years, and we have to get to cleanse out all of that stuff, and it's kind of a painful, long process. But people are getting together to say enough is enough. There's another No Kings rally coming up. It's going to be the biggest one ever. And the main thing that's happening with all of these eclipses with Uranus and Aquarius as at the forefront is the awakening of truth. Truth and awakening in a spiritual sense, the spiritual awakening for humanity, and the um, stripping away of the Oz curtain so that you know who's standing back there. And this is true for the countries around the world. And it's going to be a big crisis around truth that's building up, and things are coming to a head sooner than you can believe. And next month, things are even going to be speeding up. We have a Jupiter adding into the mix, which is expansion and uh, everything growing larger. And so that is going to be speeding things up around April 26th. We're going to find Uranus entering Gemini, and things are going to start speeding up, believe it or not. Um, Remember the words? There was a song, I think it was a group called America that had a song, and one of the lyrics of that song was, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm just remembering it, Oz never did give anything to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. So the point is for each of us to assume the power that we actually have. And that is happening worldwide. And the people who have given away their power, many of them are regretting having made the vote that they made. Many people are coming out with regrets, and people are going to be taking back their power. And this is just the beginning. It seems like everything is so different, but it's just beginning to change. This is the initial phase of the change. One small thing I'd like to mention is that Uranus has been conjunct there's a small dwarf planet Algol, a star, a fixed star that we had some confrontation with. If you remember the day that just before the Republican convention, before the last election, the day that there was a projectile or something that grazed someone's ear and bloodied the ear area, that was a day that Algol was in this same position that it's in for the next few weeks. And that typically it has a weird history to it, that it is connected to what is called losing your head. Now that means figuratively, but also literally some damage to the head area. So that is happening in the next few weeks again, and so that's something to keep your eye on. And with all of the Virgo influence that we're having with this eclipse season, remember the main keywords are detoxing. Rid yourself of inflammation, do purification, detox things, boost your immune system. Give your little thought to your job and economic situation, because things are a little shaky, so you might act a little bit like a squirrel and put away some nuts for the winter, stockpile a little bit of food and cash. I'm not saying there's going to be a big disaster, but just you'll have some peace of mind if you put away a few things so you feel secure. And then if something does occur, it's not going to be major catastrophe like that, but in case there's any supply, or gas prices are going to probably they're going to go up, and there might be some supply issues. So just make sure you have a stockpile of things you need, and maybe some candles and things like that, food items. And do mainly a lot of detox and purification also mentally. The main thing is that you keep your spirits high, because you don't want to be part of the problem. Not over worrying. Don't spend too much time watching the news. If it's upsetting you, turn it off. Do a lot of deep breathing. When you start feeling upset at something, do that little technique I taught you where you inhale to a slow count of 4. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath on full and count to 7. Then exhale really slowly to a count of 8, and then just repeat that. 4, 7, and 8 are the numbers. Inhale, hold, and exhale is the slowest. That will work on your vagus nerve and automatically calm down your heart center and your nervous center. Your nerves will feel soothed. Give a lot of emphasis to the heart center, which is when you are feeling your gratitude to your angels, to your spirit team, express gratitude and express love for humanity, as we are all part of the one force. Even those people that seem to be causing problems, everyone is part of the God force of all that is. So always be respectful and loving and kind to every person, no matter what. And they don't, you have to just remember that, so that you can be the best that you can be. Just express kindness and love, and you will, and more, and good things will come to you. Now we have Jupiter being stationary, and it's sitting in 15 degrees of Cancer. It is sitting still, and it's not hardly moving at all. And it's very powerful in that position. So if you have anything around 15 degrees, anything at all in any sign, it's going to be affected by that Jupiter, which is, it can give you some windfall at this time. And on the 11th, so today is 6 in 5 days, it is going to be stationing direct. That means that it will start getting ready to move forward. And so the good Jupiter loving things that we've been needing are about to move forward and give us some relief in this area. So it means expansion and magnification in whatever area your chart has that in, and it's in Cancer. So if you have 15 degrees of Cancer, or any water sign, Scorpio, in Pisces, if you have something around the middle of that, you can expect some deep spiritual good feelings, and maybe some help in relationships, money, whatever house you have those planets in will be affected in a positive way. So that's a good thing. And it is you can be expecting downloads, opening up your consciousness, because it is also affect Q2 Uranus. So this is a change in awareness. You're getting downloads of information, downloads in your dream realm. All of us with this Pisces and Saturn thing can have our dream realm just completely blowing up. You'll be having dreams like you have never had in the past, and it's going to be quite remarkable. So make sure you're doing a dream journal. So we've got this people fighting for beliefs. Neptune and Saturn are the change of beliefs and reorganization of your belief structure. So people's beliefs are going to be changing, and the energy is going to be moving after this the planets are starting to head toward Aries, and we're going to be having our equinox on the 20th, and that this has all the fire and air indications. Well, Aries is fire, and we have the Aquarius of air. It's like a Venn diagram where they intersect. Those two characteristics will intersect in the fact that they both share the desire for speed, velocity. Things happen quickly. No pussyfooting around. Okay, let's do that now. We'll do it right now. That kind of attitude. Also, the attitude of independence and freedom. The desire for independence and freedom is just like bursting out, and it's going to increase. This is on the rise, and it's going to be a whole year, and we're going to feel these for this year, and especially for the next 6 months. all of this energy from the various eclipses that are happening, influencing us a lot right now, but the consequences will be felt for 6 months minimum. So it's a year full of dynamism, passion, breaking free from constraints, no more chains and fetters. So it's a desire for freedom and for truth and spiritual awakening that is unsurpassed, that we have never seen before. We need to learn to discern the truth, because there can be confusion about what is true with the way Neptune is posited. It's kind of like the Seven of Cups tarot card, where you see things that you're not sure, are those real things or are those imaginary things? So you need to be very discerning. Use the Mercury in Virgo thing that we're getting right now, a lot of influence of that, which is the ability to think in a way that is logical, clear, and discerning the truth, pointing your way to your guiding star, so that it's clear, because you need to have a clarity of mind and discerning what is true, what is fiction, and aiming for your highest spiritual good. Keep doing your breath work, and we'll be talking about the Aries equinox next time. It's going to be a big planetary bunch of planets lining up in Aries. I'd like to just take 1 minute looking at Peggy has an example here in her horoscope. She has Saturn on Aquarius, exactly 17 degrees on the ascendant. So all that influence of Aquarius in the past, all those things that passed over Aquarius it's a cause when it's going over your ascendant to see a complete reinvention of the self. And you come out a completely new person. So she's been undergoing all of this Aquarian energy that passed by there. And I wanted to change it forward. Well, it's happening that the eclipses now are going into the first house and seventh house. So wherever you have the Pisces Virgo axis, and in this case it's the first house and the seventh house, I'm drawing the diagram here. This is the sense of self and how you present yourself to other people, and the seventh house is your partnerships. So this is a complete rebuilding of the self and restructuring of partnerships when you have those eclipses happening in the first and seventh houses. So this is how we're going to learn to read the chart in the classes. We're going to look at where are those eclipses happening, what do you have there, and what area of your life is it affecting you, and when are you going to feel relief from that. So it's good to know what your houses are, so you know where these events are happening in your own personal chart. So things are ratcheting up, and they will continue to do so, and will even more speed up in the month of April. I think we're going to see some big changes. And I want to remind you that I mentioned that our dear Miss Neem, Christy Neem, the Secretary of Homeland Secretary, was not long for her job, and I said she'd be the first to go. Well, luckily one down, and how many more to go? But it, it's changing, and it will be changing for a long time. So take heart and understand that all these changes are necessary in order to cull out or get rid of the cockroaches under the carpet. You can't just sweep things under the carpet and not get rid of them in order to have the kind of changes that we need. We're having a big fundamental changes in society, and so look at everything as positive, going toward the light. It may not appear that way, but that is really what it is. So have a happy week, And if you want to sign up for the class, I would love to have you. We have a few people, and there are a few seats open, and it's $40 for both weeks. That's hours of learning, and we're going to have a great time. So send me an email if you want to sign up.
So I've got to star this. Okay, so people were asking about the class. It's going to be on the 15th and the 22nd. At what time?
It's going to be 10 a.m. Pacific time, and will
Over
last at
Zoom.
least an hour and a half. It'll be a Zoom meeting. I'll send you the link, and you just sign in there. It's better if you can do it on a computer, not on a phone, because you're going to be seeing your chart on the screen and me pointing to things that'll be hard to see from a phone. You can always watch the replay on a computer if you're not available at the computer right then. That will work, because you're going to get a recording of it to watch.
And there are some people here to the channel for the first time.
Well,
So we're going to,
welcome.
yeah, start from the top. So what we do here is you email Lalit, which is astrologyvibrations@gmail.com. And with your month, your birth date, the time you're born, the where you were born, and she will send you a packet so you can keep tracking your planets as she does do, when she comes on and gives you an update. Also, inside those classes, you're going to be doing your own charts. So you're going to be creating it, learning it. Date,
Oh,
date,
not
please.
creating it. They're not creating it. There will be
You're
just
creating it, right?
interpreting it.
Interpreting it, right? Yeah, the date again is the 15th and the 22nd. They're Sundays, 10 a.m. Pacific. And that would be 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock Eastern. Thank you, Donna.
Yes.
Thank you very
Do
much.
I saw Donna just sent me a message just before we started, and I think she was saying that she wanted to be in the class but had I couldn't really read it because I was in a hurry setting up, but I think that Donna had something else coming up, so we'll keep you a, we'll keep you in mind
But
anyway.
if something else has come up, just go ahead and email anyway, and she'll put you on a wait list
Yeah,
for the next class.
yeah. So this is going to be something that I love. I love teaching astrology, and it's so much fun to do. Everyone's going to have a blast.
So nice to it is, and yes, we had a question last week. Is it for beginners? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, for beginners. And
Hmm.
this is the kind of thing, like the other thing I do, which is music. It's a never-ending thing. It's because it's unfolding in time. It's respecting it's a reference of your spiritual growth, and it's always changing, and it will never stop changing. So it's always in flux, and you can always learn and observe.
Right. Exactly.
Help you face
Exactly.
things prepared. You're prepared to know what your options are, and it'll
You know
help.
what how I put it is I feel that it gives you an option to be the observer when something happens and start the language of spirit with your chart. You say, oh, there it is. That's what I saw on the chart. This is what it feels like to be in this conjunction or whatever, to get to know yourself and everything. It's pretty cool. Really cool. Now, I would like to do some readings. Is everybody ready? Let me find it here. Okay.
And if does anybody have any yes or no questions they want to ask me with my rods? we could work in yes or no questions where the ones that Deborah does are a little more lengthy and time consuming. We can do fit in some
Yay.
yes or no questions. Um, so if you don't get chosen for Deborah, you could have more
Sure.
luck
Oh
with a
yeah,
yes or
we'll
no.
get. Now SR just came in, and I'm sure you're here, SR. And I think I saw your. Let me just grab your the starred stuff and see if I have your question already. I don't. If there's a specific question, would love to see it. If you could just say hello, there you are. Do you have a specific question, my love? I'll draw your number and also, I would like to acknowledge the newbies on the. Is this the first time for you? If it is the first time for you, would you put it in the chat that this is the first time to be on the channel?
And if
You
it is your
visited.
first time here, you can email me because I give as a benefit of being here at this meeting, I will send you a packet including your horoscope chart. It's in the interpretation and your forecast and transits for the next few months. It's a lot like little ebooks for you to read and go over that are really useful, full of information. So that's totally free. So
Yeah.
email me about that. Say you want the free offer. That if otherwise, if you want to sign up for the class, you could mention that too. Or if you're interested, you want a spot there, let me know what it is that you're asking for and send me your info, and I'll be getting those out. I have a couple I'm sending out right after class. Peggy
Uh,
and
straw,
Donna.
strawberry rhubarb. I don't know if I can do a whole year year reading. Uh, but happy birthday. This is your happy birthday
Oh,
month.
Strawberry. Big kiss to you.
So let me, your first time. So Pam, and there was someone else here. It was first time. Pamela. And someone else was here. It was Jeffrey, I believe. Let me go see. Yep. And Jeffrey, I think I'm Jeff. I don't know how I'm pronouncing that. Everything's written so funny. So first time for you too. I'd love to give you a reading, both of you. Um, okay. So I would like to give Pamela and Jeff a reading right after SR, just to say hello and thank you for coming in. SR, I have 50 is your number for the week, 50. And I do have this is through the eyes of love. I do have the Wheel of Fortune. So stick with it. And it is upright, meaning that there's a really good chance the next card is lovers. Can't get better than that for a love reading, huh? So it does look like the next few days, and the next one after that, this doesn't happen often, is the Empress card. So it looks very promising. So keep your, I don't believe this. I did, this is the Temperance. Major cards. So keep in mind there's 78 cards in a deck. Only 22 of them are major cards, and you're getting all of yours are major cards. So you got 4 major cards right in a row. Absolutely. This looks like it is definitely favored to meet someone or grow a relationship with someone you are already with. I know. Wow. She says, wow. It's very, very powerful. Very powerful. So what this means is to be temperance is patience, and Wheel of Fortune is great. So, but the 50, the 5 means you need to stay in motion. So instead of if you did meet someone and you wish they would call or would like to hear from them, That isn't what the week is asking you to do. The week is asking you to go grab a girlfriend and go out for drinks, or uh, maybe a dating app, or I don't know how you're doing things, but definitely be in action, something moving forward. Definitely. Oh, Hypnicity says temperance is my happy card. In my book Decode Tarot, I named it. This is the card that suggests you stay in your lane. You don't go into hard corners any which way. So I like temperance as well. That is a happy card for sure. Pamela, are you oh, Jeff, you're here. Pamela was here too. So Pamela, I'm going to give you a general reading to see what Spirit wants you to know. The first, your number is 22. Very powerful master number. It's a master builder of safe spaces. So there's always that. And Spirit would like me to talk to you about action. The first card out is Wands, and it looks like you're going. Such a great reading. I'm really happy for you. I get so excited with these readings that just come out saying hello. So the first one is the King of Cups. This is the institution of love, marriage, good relations, positive. And then this is the action card, the Knight of Wands. Means that you need to be on the move. And what do you need to be on the move about? Whatever you've been creating. So the magician is next. So if you were thinking about when is a good time to call or write or sit down and send a message, when's a good time to call a friend and go out? When's a good time to start the book I want to write? This is the time. You have everything you need. You just need to move forward with it. So this is the week for that. So whatever you start, it looks like it's going to go straight to the moon in a good way. In a good way. So I'll bless you and leave you with that. Hi, Denise. Here is here's what you need to put. I see a latecomer. G is here. Hashtag happy to get in the drawing, but I am going to go with Jeff. You're welcome, Pam. Jeff, your number for this week is 34, a wonderful, powerful 7 number. So the energy of the 3, the 4, which is creativity, the 4 is stability, and 7 is inspiration and spirituality. So it looks like that's in your favor for sure. Wants me to talk to you about money. This is not just money that you're making, it's money from your family. It's like the collective of your family, your extended family. It looks like clarity of purpose is going to be yours this week. You just look towards the horizon. The 3 of Wands is a lovely card. It means that there is solid first or continuing steps. They're not huge leaps, they're little steps forward, but the place is clear. I have 2 family cards. One is the 2 of Cups, which means probably close family, family that's in the household. It could mean that. I don't know if you're married. And then there's got the family card. So it looks like that is going to be your highlight. There is a mystery to be understood, which is kind of nice. It keeps you on your toes. The moon means that there are some things that aren't they're in the shadows. Information is in the shadows. Doesn't mean it's bad information. It just means that there's information waiting for you. So bless you and leave you with that. And so, G, I don't see your hashtag happy. I'm going to go back to the spinner real quick. And if you're here, we'll definitely give you a reading. Seeking myself for myself. I believe you, seeking, are you still here? I think you had left. Would you say hello in the comments? Okay, I think maybe she had left. Let me just draw another. Oh, you're welcome, Jeff. Thank you so much. Donna, a way out is to go within. That's what it is. Are you here, Donna? Oh, Marby, I didn't get my notifications. Thank you for telling me you donated to the cause. You will be next, and we'll go ahead and wait for those two to come. Oh, Donna's here. Let me do Donna's reading, and then I'll do yours, Marby. Thank you so much for the donation. Donna away. So let me grab your number for the week. Oh, you've got a good one too. It's 44, master number 44. That is a remarkable 8. Talk about, so you've got 2 4s and an 8, saying that you can manifest mad fast this week. The tricky part is this. If you don't know what you want to manifest, you'll manifest a whole lot of nothing, but you will manifest. So if you're doing a vision board, if you're doing moving forward on in any way at the level of action, it looks like that is going to put you miles forward towards your goals. If you don't have a goal, just hurry up and make one, even if it's a little one. Spirit wants to talk to you sternly, absolutely sternly. Either this has already happened or it's going to happen imminently. I've got the 10 of Wands, which means carrying the burden for others. And sometimes that's good. And a lot of times it's like you take care of things for your friend that's out of town or sick or something like that. But it looks like maybe there is something you can put down that you're still carrying, because I have the death card right next to it, right after it. So it feels like you're carrying a burden that is no longer needed. Love is going to be coming in right after that. So the message is this, it's so very clear. If you don't stop your overachieving, the old overachiever thing, if you don't stop that right now and start thinking about yourself, what you would like to do, where you would like to go, what you would like to eat, all of that stuff in next week, if you don't stop that, you might miss out on a message of love, because you're just not going to be as coherent or not detail orientated, that type of thing. So there's that. How you doing, Lalit? You're working really hard.
Yeah, I'm answering some emails that people just sent me about.
Oh, good.
So
Do that. And then, let me see if I can, let me move you out a little bit. I want to just go in and, oh, Jeff, thank you so much. What a sweetheart. Super sticker. Thank you so much, my dear. Um, Donna says, true, I have to put a pause on everything for a while. Yeah, do that. Do that. Definitely. That's what they're asking you to do. I love it when it's that direct, don't you? I just love that. Marby, I'd like to give you a reading. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. The very first card out is Wands, which tells me, um, oh, okay. I'll make sure she gets that, sweetheart. Oil and herbs. Um, so at the level of action, I think they're saying to slow down because that card came in reverse. Eight of Wands upright is really fast moving energy, and it seems like it's going to stop. So it's calming down. The other one is there are new ideas coming close to you. So if you've been lost, if you've been not knowing what to do, where to go, there's a new idea waiting. Where are you going to go for that? Looks like from someone else. Now, this Queen of Swords could be a friend that you know, a friend that you don't know. It could be someone wise on YouTube, or you're reading a book that someone wrote that gives you a new idea, that type of thing. So there's someone, and usually this is an older female for a queen. So one of the things, this will not, Spirit wants me to tell you that this new idea will not, when you start moving through the new idea. So remember, the very first card was Wands. So we're talking about moving forward with the idea, not just giving an idea, but you have to start moving for it. Even if it's just moving to the computer and typing out some research, that's movement towards it. But sometimes Spirit is saying that sometimes you get discouraged kind of quick. And if you could try not to have that happen, but I know that you've been under a lot of pressure, Marby, and I'm so sorry that it's that way, but I got to tell you, you're getting there. Things are going to slow down. It's not going to be as frantic, I promise. Absolutely. Scooby Dooby put hashtag happy. I'm going to check in with my friend Lalit because someone in the chat said thank you.
someone in the chat said thank you.
Thank you for the insight to my chart, Lalit. Oil and herbs.
Yes.
So you must have just
That was, yes. So let me see where and her name is Oil and Earth, did you say?
and herbs. It's the very
Oil and
last. Her
Herbs.
name is Peggy. Here
Yes, Peggy. I don't see it.
in the chat. Are you in the chat or in
Yes,
the? It's
I'm in
at
the
the very
comments.
bottom. It's the very bottom one. Craig just came in. That's the very bottom one. Jeff is the next to the bottom one, and oil and herbs it's on the screen under my picture.
Okay.
So I'll connect the dots.
Thank you.
Sure.
Somehow my little scrolling button doesn't go down too far.
Oh,
Let me
the
just
resolution
change.
on your
Okay, change screens.
Yeah. Okay. So just raise your hand when you want to come back in.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move into another. There we go. Cynthia Smith, but I don't know if she's still here because she gets tired. She gets up at 5 a.m. No, 4 a.m. Amazing. Amazing. So are you here, Cynthia? No, not sure. Let me just grab somebody else. Let me just write Cynthia down. Let's see if she comes in. Let's spin again. Maria. Yes. Maria, are you still here, my love? She's in Denmark, I believe. So it might be too late. She might have fallen asleep. You know, on Gerald's channel, he has a timer. Isn't that all? He's such an overachiever, I swear. He's amazing. Oh, you're here, Maria. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, here we are. So, Maria, I have your questions, and you have, oh, Cynthia's here too? I didn't see her. Oh, Cynthia. Okay, so I have Cynthia and Maria. Maria, let me go to Cynthia first because she was drawn first, and then I'm going to go to you. Cynthia, hello, my dear. Let's see what your number is. So if you're doing the lottery and you need one more number, what would it be? It would be 46. 46. So you have the 4, the 6, and the 1 energy. And so that's a wonderful, balanced, happy, fresh, new number or energy for the week. First card out of cups, we're going to talk about your emotions. There is an injustice you feel in your life. Here's the king of Pentacles. This is job related. He comes in reversed with that justice reversed, some sort of injustice that is running amok. Spirit is saying, if you were to argue with him, the chances of you pushing back are very, very strong this week. 5 of Swords. If you do that, your Chariot will be reversed, meaning you'll lose control. It's almost like it'll hit a thread, and then you'll say just enough, and then you'll say more than just enough with vigor. So it looks like you need to get a lot of sleep. Take a nap, a lot of sleep, because I think someone's got out to bug you this week. But then all you have to do is say, oh, there it is. That's what Deb was talking about. That's what Deb was talking about. So definitely, yeah, I'm hoping that helps you out, my dear. Gives you an idea of what to expect. And let me go to my friend. It's Maria. So here is, I'm going to read you both questions. I'm not going to answer both questions, but some of them, a couple of them already answers. And so I'm just going to walk you by this, everybody. Maria says, I'm wondering, will there be anything new with my love life in 2026? I'm still single, and me and my ex Philip haven't reconciled yet. I am starting to move on. When you stop waiting for him to reconcile and stop waiting to move on is when you're going to meet someone new. And the space between then, when you stop, and then the space between there and meeting someone new is territory you're frightened of. It's not a fun feeling because you're walking around as a single person for sure. Right now, you're walking around as someone who is with someone just having a rough ride of it. So that's the aura, that's the energy you have with that. So that's important to understand. Cynthia says, "Watch my tongue." Yeah. But this is the language which tells me that you're already answering it. So also your love life in 2026. Remember, I don't go out all year long. There's not a predestined thing because tomorrow you can be free from that little chatter in your head about Philip. That could happen tomorrow. So that means the next day or even tomorrow, you can meet someone new. It can be like that fast, or you can just hang on to the idea of Philip coming back maybe to help you feel good in the middle of the day. I'm not really single. I'm waiting for someone to come to his senses, that type of thing. And that gives you comfort. It's time to move on from that and literally move on. The next one is, I can see why you're anxious because I do want to have kids and a family. Do you see that ever happening to me? I'm 33, turning 34. Absolutely. I can, there's an option for that. There is a scenario in your future where you have children, but how you make your choices today you will decide whether that path is available to you. It's just that simple. So yes, you have a couple of kids, happy marriage, that is an option. But keeping Philip on the back burner just to help you feel better right now is not going to serve you well. And it'll just keep that pushed away. So also, there is another little bit of advice I'd like to give you. I think I've said this before, but it's good for everybody. And that is this. You know how we all think when we go out and meet someone new, we all think, I'm going to be my authentic self. Do not do that for the first 3 months getting to know someone. And let's say specifically ask or something, but do not tell them in the first month, let's say, the trouble you had with Philip and how you have trauma from being left alone and all of that stuff. Who you're going to meet is not your therapist. It's the man in your life is not the therapist. He's not your designer. He's not your provider. He's not, because we have all this list, the list that we want, and we're not going to get that in one person. It would be very hard to find someone willing to give up his own life and opinions to be available for your emotional care. So you have to be kind of brave about it and not think that everyone is out to when you start falling in love with someone, then you start grabbing on a little tighter, right? A little bit tighter. And people feel that and they say, oh, I'm being asked to be responsible for her feelings, and I'm not able to do that. So, so understand that you have you're it is coming time. TikTok. I know that you probably want to have your own children instead of adopting. That's fine, but understand that whatever you're doing up until now is not worked. So there's nothing, I can't throw cards. I mean, I could throw cards and say, yeah, you're going to meet Mr. White Sox next week. It might even show that there's someone coming up, and that wouldn't be a lie. But would you have eyes to see him? No. If you're still trying to think, I haven't reconciled yet with Philip. I'm starting to move on. TikTok girlfriend, get rid of Philip. He's proved time and time again that he's not your man. And so start out fresh with a new one, and don't expect that him to be your therapist. He's an equal. So I do hope that helps. And so I know that it's a tough time for sure. Donna says she had her youngest when she was 37, best time ever. So that's cool. So you're doing, so do everything a bit different, my love, to create that pathway to that very real future that we choose. With every action we take today will determine whether we're closer or farther from that goal. Also enlist help from your guides. Joy guides can get so much done. Do you know what joy guides are like? The kids that come in and they can't wait to be the first one to bring you what you want. They're lovely little joy guides. So just imagine children all around you and you say, go get me a man. I want a man to marry me and have and I want children. So you do go out and they'll all look at each other and say, oh, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I'll be the first one to bring them in, and have that energy, that sweet, ridiculous energy about it, and see how you can manifest it. I use my joy guides when I remember to use them, and every time I remember to use them, I get exactly what I want in presto. So let's try that. Let's try that. So we've got later, Hypnicity said her mom had 38, so there is definitely time. Had her first at 40, oil and herbs. Bravo. That's the cool part. When you're a little bit older, you raise better kids. I think it's an easier time. You're a little more patient. So it's a tough spot to be in, my love. And I'm sorry that you're struggling with it, but making new choices, bring in your joy guides. Sometime when we have time, I'll tell you again my manifesting story when I used my joy guides. I totally believe in them. And that story is a winner, I tell you. I might just do a standalone video on it because it was that impressive. So I'm going to bring my friend Lalit. We're pretty much done for the evening. We're 10 after. How are you, Lalit? You've been busy.
I'm happy though. I'm happy. I would say it could be the happiest I've been ever, and I find it a really fast. Everything is so interesting and fascinating. Things that are going on. It's you
Yeah.
don't have a chance to be bored.
Did
I'm
you
really enjoying it.
did you meet new people tonight? We've got some new people that emailed you.
Well, I don't think I have emails from new people. I haven't seen those yet. I was kind of
Oh, okay.
I
No,
was answering. and I'm confused about screen names and the email that I'm getting, that maybe it's someone that I see up there and I haven't put the two together.
Yeah, make sure when you email her that you
Mm,
obviously email with your real name, astrologyvibrations@gmail.com. Um, but then also include your
you,
screen
yeah,
name
how we
so
know
she
you
can get.
online, so I can understand. I get very confused about that, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to make a list, and I'm excited about doing the class. I love that. It is so fun to do
You
that, and
are a
it's so
teacher. You've been a
interesting.
teacher all your
All
life.
my life. That's my calling. I'm a teacher healer, and I just I just love it so much, and it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to get people get excited and they go, "Yo, a big epiphany happens." It's exciting. So I'm looking forward to it very much.
So Donna says, Donna, a way out is to go
I
in
Okay,
is Donna
Donna,
Ortiz.
yes, I just sent you an email asking you that question. So now I
Okay.
have the answer. No, you don't have to answer. I
Right.
I see. I have it written down on this little piece of paper, and I sent you the email. So ignore it. I now know. Yes, I'll put yes. That is you. Okay.
So behind the scenes, Lalit and I will figure on a little bit different time to help me out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll
And
work it out. We'll find
yeah,
something.
awesome. And until next week, you hang in there, take care of each other. I'm going to be on with let's see, Gerald on Monday. Yay, at 11 a.m. Pacific. And then I'm going to be on with Sarah. You remember Sarah Hibiscus Healing? We're going to be doing a 1111 on March 11th. And she says, let's make the time start at 1:11. You can't do that, but it's going to be at 1. So we're going to have a blast and do something new. And that's going to be on Thursday, I believe. I believe it's Thursday or Wednesday, whatever I just said. I closed my doggone calendar. Yes, Wednesday, the 11th. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. It's always uplifting to be with you, and
Yeah,
have a blessed week.
absolutely. You guys take care of each other. Take care of yourself. We love you so much.
We